Not going to buy any fuel. We have 12. That should be enough to get us through the rest of this sector and the next sector, and by then maybe we can find another store. There's only green sectors for the next couple of jumps anyway, so we can go to multiple stores in the future. It's not going to be hard to find stores. So yeah, we're just going to wait. Upgrade the weapon system one more time. Might as well. Makes it so that if we get hit in the weapon system, they're not going to go offline. And then jump ahead. We have a big nebula on the right. I do like going to nebulas, especially if I can get one more weapon online. It'll be fine. And actually, this is perfect. Kind of what I was hoping for. I can get that beam going and kind of just like rake it across their ship. I'm not going to, though. They don't have weapons that can hurt me. Might as well just kind of wait. Pike beam's going to take forever to charge as well. And with the crystal heavy burst laser, ideally we can take out their cloaking system and then just let the lasers do the job. Good, cloak is down, piloting is down. So now we just auto fire on engines. I want their weapons to shoot me. I want to get that training. One more shot. We'll finish them off. They're not going to get that cloak repaired before then. Before my weapons fire anyways. 57 scrap, absolutely going to get the next bar of weapons. And I think we're going to get the pike beam going. Pike beam doesn't take... How long? 16 seconds. Crystal takes 13. So if I wait 3 more seconds, I can fire in the pike beam with everything else. That's okay. That is okay. That is good enough. I can always switch out the pike beam for the swarm if I need to. I will save the Zoltans because I'd rather fight mantises and be boarded. Might want to fight the Zoltans, but I'm going to help with the Zoltan and fight the mantis ship. I figured that they would probably have a missile launcher and we would be boarded, but I have good hopes. We have 3 shields. We don't need 3 shields, but I would rather have 3 shields. Boarding us in an empty room. He's trying to get in there, so we let him in, close him out. I guess I'm going to micro power into shields. Kind of actually would rather have my Zoltan get into a room that is not auction. I need more power. So let's get him into that weapons room. I will depower shields slightly to get the engine power up because they are firing in a missile. I would like to dodge that if at all possible. Unfortunately, I can't really divert power away from shields, or I can't divert power into shields. I want to because of this ion coming in. I want to be able to have a fully powered shield system so that when the ion lands, we still have 2 bars, but unfortunately I can't depower anything else except for weapons slightly. So the missile's gonna land, the ion's gonna miss, so I can put the power back, and it will charge up with the pike beam. This is gonna land in shields probably. Yeah, there it goes. Shields are down anyway, so it doesn't really matter what I was doing with that micromanagement, but that's okay. Just gonna have Zoltan go into, you know what, just stay there, Zoltan. It doesn't matter what room you're in providing power as long as it's useful power. Human, get out of the room with the mantis. Mantis is gonna leave. And as soon as the power comes back to the door room, I will have him man the station again. Okay, we're good, ready to fire. Burst laser go in on shields. Now I want to fire everything in on weapons. So let's fire everything in on weapons. And pike beam can hopefully take something offline. Good. Their missile launcher's offline. That's the thing I wanted offline. Stop him from taking out my clone bay. Shields are still down, so this ion will take my shields down to 1 bar, but they do not have a basic laser powered up, so I don't think we'll take damage from anything, even asteroids. Asteroids will just bounce off the shields as long as they don't have any weapons. Good, Mantis is leaving. Human's dying because I don't have power in the O2 system. That's my bad. Let's open these doors to get him some life-saving oxygen. Keep that mantis dying. Keep their stuff offline. This should probably kill him with this pike beam right here, yeah. Alright. Not that bad. I kind of screwed it up a little bit with that human. Got him vented unnecessarily. Shields slowly getting repaired. Shields need to come back online. We're getting hit by a lot of asteroids, unfortunately. It's really strange that we took 1 point of damage after the combat had already finished. That's okay. Let's jump out of this distress field. Distress field? Distress beacon asteroid field. NG ship. Pike beam. Heavy laser. Probably another weapon somewhere. Nope, just a pike beam and a laser. And no boarding drone. This should actually be a pretty easy fight, all things considered. They cannot hurt me. I can actually just depower shields to power up the engines, maybe get some additional training on crew members. It's going to be tricky sneaking in shots, but I have to fire everything at once and then let the pike beam do the damage. Because this Defense Drone Mark II will shoot down one of my laser shots, but I have 3 lasers coming in. So Crystal Burst. Okay, we missed with one of our shots. We're just going to wait. As soon as I can sneak in one pike beam, they're dead, because I can take one of their drones offline. I can take their shields partially offline. We actually shot down their defense drone, which is nice, but it's going to come back online before I can fire in another shot. It's going to take less than 13 seconds to power up, I think. Maybe not, though. It did come back after we fired the weapons, but unfortunately we missed 2 of our shots. So this is going to take a while, but this is kind of good for us because it means we can get some training done. And I might as well have a little bit of cross-training going on here if I can. No reason not to, really. As soon as Junpeng gets to maximum level, I'm going to have the Zoltan man the station, because this fight's going to take a while. There we go. We can sneak in a lot of damage right here. Defense drone's still online, unfortunately, but their shields are partially down, so if I'm a little bit lucky, I can sneak in some additional damage with the Burst Laser Crystal. I should have waited. I should have waited, and then I would have been able to get in the pike beam. That was a mistake. Their shields are still down because I did land in another shot, but it's going to make this combat be just a little bit longer. That's okay. Ooh! Pike beam can land. There we go. 25 scrap is okay. I'm gonna keep... Oh, that's my bad. Wrong button. I was gonna say, I'm gonna keep the Zoltan in the engine room. I value engine power more than O2 power when I need to, and if we find a ship that has a bomb system or a bunch of ions, I can always move the Zoltan over here when the combat starts. I don't need to keep him here. I don't need to keep him in the auction room permanently. I can move him over in this side of the ship when I need to, so sure. 43 scrap. More reactor power would be nice, so let's just get 1 bar. Sensors might be a good upgrade to get. I think there are blue... No, there's no blue options for sensors in Nebulas. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? I guess just go to as many Nebula jumps as possible before we hit up that exit. Get into combat when we can. I will pull the ship in closer to the Great Eye, and we fucking lost the Crystal crew member! Oh! Ah! Damn it! Okay, well... Oh... That was the worst case scenario. I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. One momentary lapse in judgment. I'm thinking, hey, I did this event on the last run we had and it worked out. We got something good out of it. We got a healing burst, I think. No, we fought a ship. It was combat. We got scrap out of it. I should not have done that. Because you have a chance of just randomly losing a crew member for no reason. And we randomly lost a crew member for no reason, and it was the crew member that we needed for this quest. Well, at the very least, we can finish this run. I'm salty. I'm a little bit salty. I'm not gonna, I really want to just like hit the restart button, do this again, but I'm not going to. I'll finish the run. I'll finish the run. As much as that sucks, I'll finish the run. God damn, I feel like such a big idiot though. I'm such a big idiot. What was I thinking? What I was thinking is I momentarily forgot that we had one crew member who could not die. We had one crew member that it was imperative that they survive, and I just had a lapse of judgment. I will say this. We may still have not been able to do the achievement because there might not be a Rock Homeworlds, but how crazy would it be if there was a Rock Homeworlds at the end of this sector? I would be so mad. I'm also making a lot of mistakes here. I'm jumping to the wrong beacons, but we can actually go to this beacon outside of the nebula and then jump back in. Ooh, hacking, plus a chain laser and a burst laser Mark II. 12 and 16 seconds means that I'm not going to have to worry about these weapons for the first couple of rounds of them shooting. So ideally this gives me enough time to sneak in my own shots. So I'm just going to power up the O2, not even worry about engine power right now. Wait for everything to get charged. The bomb is annoying, and maybe I should have powered up the engines for that, but it missed anyways. Well, it hit an empty room. As long as it's not a firebomb or it doesn't start a fire, we're fine. Crystal heavy first, then burst laser. Good, we can sneak in shots. So we're gonna hit him in hacking and everything else. We took chain laser offline. That's what I would have wanted to take offline, if anything, so I'm glad that that's done. We should probably also repair this breach. Weapons are out, so let's get that repaired. We still have enough weapons that we can make it work here. We just lost a pike beam. Good, we breached, so the shield is not going to get repaired. Yeah, I should definitely get this breach partially repaired because no one's gonna die. That's fine. I want my crew to take a little bit of damage now because they're at full health and they'll get repaired for 16 HP when we jump. So keep hitting them in shields, take those shields down. I should have fired in the crystal first and then the burst laser. That was a mistake. We could have killed them had I done it in the other order. That's alright. We only have to worry about the bomb. As long as the bomb doesn't land in a bad place, we're good. They're dead. We get 17 scrap out of it. Let's get this stuff repaired. Kind of let them take a little bit of damage and then move them out and then have, I guess, this Rockman do it. Zoltan can finish the job if we need to, but it's been repaired. There's only room for one person in the clone base, so it's going to take the repairs a little while to finish. And go back to your rooms. Pike beam powered up and the engines powered up, and with 59 scrap, let's get one more bit of reactor power so I can keep everything powered up and I don't have to worry about micromanaging the engine power. Secure the fuel, we need it. We're probably not going to get it because we'll probably destroy the ship, but it's okay. I didn't see a boarding drone. I thought I did for a split second there, but I don't think I did. Now, they have a dual laser, it's very annoying. I think I'm going to depower the crystal laser and power up the shields to level 2. This way we won't take damage from their laser. The burst laser pike beam will be able to, I mean, if one of the burst lasers land on the shields, we will be able to hit them with the pike beam, do a lot of damage to their ship, keep some of their stuff offline, and then just kind of make our way from there. So like right now, hit them in shields, empty room, weapons, oxygen, drones, and engines. And in fact, let's do it like this. Maybe I can focus their repairing on the drone system. Luckily, they did not put power into their missile launcher. That's very nice. Wait for the pike beam to come back online and just rinse and repeat. They did put their missile launcher online because they had excess power. Because I probably took something that they had offline. Maybe it was a repair drone. Whatever, good encounter. We didn't take any hull damage from that, and we managed to pick up a little bit of extra scrap. We're gonna go to the NG homeworlds. Again, I would like to see if this is a rock homeworlds. It would kind of suck if it was, but you know, whatever. I'm still a little bit salty about it. Accidentally losing that crystal crew member, the only crew member who I needed to do this last achievement. That's one reason in itself to get that Cologne Bay upgraded ASAP, and also to avoid that encounter whenever possible, because if I did, maybe I could have made this work. Asteroid field, unfortunately it is a nasty slug ship, but as long as we dodge one of their shots and one asteroid when it comes in, we should be fine. The heavy laser and the heavy laser Mark II fires at different times, 9 seconds and like 15, so ideally we won't get hit by them at the same time. Okay, shields partially ionized. Here come our weapons. I fired at the wrong moments. I should have fired a crystal first, so it took down their shields. I messed up. That's okay. Our shots missed. No asteroids are coming in to help us. We're gonna get hit by this heavy ion. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything I can do about it. Boom! Boom! Oh, 2 heavy ions. That sucks. See, asteroids, man, they're working not in my favor and in the enemy's favor. Good, good, good. We can sneak in a shot. We are going to sneak in a shot. Take out those shields. Take out one of their weapons. We're going to get hit by another heavy laser, unfortunately. It's a lot of damage in one encounter that we're taking here, but it's the asteroid field that's doing it, really. Wait for the pike beam. Sneak in another pike beam shot. 4 fuel, 3 missiles. I'm not going to accept surrender. You damaged me quite severely. I will not let that stand. Enemy FTL is delayed. They're getting stuff repaired. That's good for me. And they are dead. 21 scrap, and we're going to jump to the distress beacon. Maybe this can give us the stasis chamber? Search for the ship? No. That was the correct event for it, but we just got the unlucky outcome, which is we don't find the crystal ship. It is still technically possible that we do it, but it's very unlikely. I will board the station. There's nothing here. Zoltan ship, chain laser, single ion, cannot hurt me whatsoever. We are impervious to damage as long as I don't do something stupid like depower the shields. So let's just fire everything we have, take that super shield offline. I do need more weapons though. Ships with 3 bars of shields, the only way we can damage it is crystal, burst laser, then the pike beam does the damage. Kinda sucks. We need something better. Well, if I'm gonna get misses, I'm glad I got 3 misses. Maybe I'm not glad I got 3 misses, but it feels better to get 3 misses rather than 1. Because 1 is, oh, it's so close. 3 is, I was never gonna hit anyways. 6 missiles is pretty good, but I don't need missiles. I'm not using the swarms. We already have 23, so once I get this thing powered up, we should have enough pretty much for the rest of the game. Not really gonna worry about their shields until now. That pike beam will finish the job. 3 field, 27 scrap. I'm glad that we got that fuel. We definitely need it. We're down to 8 now after this jump. We have 159 scrap too, and another burst laser. So we're gonna be using both burst lasers pretty much. I don't see a reason why we wouldn't. I would love to go to the stores, so I'm going to go to 1 beacon, then 2 stores if I need to, and then the exit. It's a pretty good sector, all things considered. Getting another burst laser Mark 1's pretty good. It's another weapon we can use if we don't have anything else at the very least. So I'm gonna get a backup battery. I'm not going to get anything else. I'm not even going to get an Engie. And I'm not even going to buy any fuel. I'm just going to go to the next store and get something here instead. Another Burst Laser Mark 1. We could get it. We could get an anti-bio beam. But without any missile defense, I'd feel a little bit awkward about it. We could get a crew teleporter. Let's not. Instead, let's get probably another burst laser. These are like the worst guns, especially having 3 of them, but it's okay. I mean, I could run with the pike beam. I could get rid of the heavy crystal, but it's pretty much just a okay burst laser. Should we get rid of swarms? Should we get rid of swarms? Let's get rid of swarm. Let's buy the last burst laser. Let's sell the pike beam. Let's get a little bit ridiculous with it, shall we? Sure, why not? Buy some fuel? We'll buy fuel after I upgrade the weapons a couple of times. And go to the store. 2 fuel's not that much, but it's enough to keep us going. And here's our weapon loadout, maybe for the rest of the game. 3 Burst Laser Mark 1s and a Crystal Heavy Laser. Not that good, but maybe it's good enough. 35 scrap means that I can get a couple of... I guess one reactor upgrade. Would like to get some form of missile defense. Oh, laser charger. It actually sucks. It's not very good. I'm gonna sell it probably. Rock controlled, not a rock homeworld. Woo, feel good about that one. I'm not gonna go there though. We don't have any missile defense, and rock ships tend to have lots of missiles. We're just gonna go to the civilian sector and hope that we get a little bit lucky here. Maybe we can pick up some additional fuel because we definitely need it. Of course, I say missile launcher, and there's a missile launcher. We don't need shields fully powered, so I'm going to divert a little bit of this power into dodge chance. Unfortunately, they hacked our weapons, but our weapons don't take that long to fire, so I'm pretty okay with it. Here comes a missile. Didn't dodge it, took out the engine partially. Kind of sucks. Means it's going to take us a while to charge up the FTL. We're going to have a lower dodge chance, that's okay. Fire everything. We need to hit them hard. Okay, we did take the missile launcher offline. That's the big thing, because that's the thing that does the reliable damage to us. Weapons partially hacked, that's okay. Okay, now ideally they're going to be busy with putting out fires. We can sneak in a couple of shots here, maybe. Wow, we did absolutely nothing to that ship. Okay, good thing we dodged that missile. It was going to hit us in weapons, and I would prefer not to have our weapons go out. Unfortunately, there's the hack. They hit us in engines again. Down to 9 hull integrity. Come on, land and shots. Good. They have red weapons. They are trying to escape. Hopefully we can actually kill them before they get away. Should definitely have that door be open. Burst lasers ready to go. Might as well send them in. Maybe if I'm very lucky, I can delay them. Good. They have no pilot, it looks like. Well, they have a pilot now, unfortunately. Weapons were hacked. So I'm kind of glad that I snuck in that one shot when I had a chance. They're going to jump away. I can't stop them, so we're going to leave. That really sucks. We took a lot of damage and we got literally nothing out of it. Damn. Maybe it was not the best idea to pick up this burst laser, but what was I going to do? If we can't sneak in enough shots to do a substantial damage without having 2 more shots, you know, if we had the pike beam only, we're not going to do that much with the pike beam itself, you know? What am I saying? Unfortunately, I don't have fuel, so I can't help them either, so that's a wasted jump. We are out of fuel. This is not a bad encounter, though. We should be able to make this work. As long as I can land enough shots on their piloting, stop them from escaping. Good. I guess it does take a long time for them to escape. Maybe I should have hit them in shields so that I could do more damage. But now that they have no dodge chance, yeah, those shields do not stand a chance, do they? Let's get the O2 powered up. Almost forgot about that for a second there. 3 fuel and 30 scrap means that we can continue on with this adventure. Or this misadventure, I should say. Hey-oh. Alright, this one is actually trying to escape, so hitting them hard in piloting would be a pretty good decision, I think. Gonna wait for everything to get charged up. I might as well back a battery, get some power into O2. Alright. Okay, piloting is down to yellow. I need it to go down further. We do need to hit him in weapons. We need to take something offline. Damn it, they still have the heavy laser. We're gonna get hit by it. Oh, unless we dodge the shot. That was very lucky, I think. Keep hitting them in piloting. We need that to go out. There we go. They're almost dead anyways, but we definitely didn't need that to go out offline. And this will finish the job here. No fuel, which is very unfortunate. I would prefer to get some fuel because we only have 1 jump left. Demand the surrender of their goods. If we get lucky, we can kill them before they get away. But if they get away, it doesn't matter. We don't get any penalty out of it, so. Let's depower oxygen, get these rooms vented. Make it faster to vent them in the future. Ready to fire. Let's go in on their weapons first. Let's take them offline because they are a little bit troublesome, it looks like. Ah, you know what? No, let's go in on their shields first and then send in the crystal heavy on weapons. Yeah, there we go. They still have the burst laser Mark III active. That's okay. Good, we just barely managed to dodge enough shots there that we are okay. Enemy FTL is delayed, hit him in O2. Put that into the red, and they are dead. I do like having quick charging lasers like this, but just feels like we need more. Might as well go into the nebula, and one nebula is just the same as the other. With 117 scrap, I should definitely upgrade something before we do that, though. Might as well get O2 powered up. Our auction has been having a little bit of a problem. Sensors, doors, and engines. Get everything up to level 2, and then just get us a little bit of extra dodge chance when we need it to defend against missiles. There's nothing here, so distress beacon. At least because we're in a nebula, we ideally have a request emergency fuel reserves. Because we're in a nebula, they advance more slowly, so it's not bad to run out of fuel in a nebula. I don't think. I'm going to stay in the nebula for that exact reason, because we're going to run out of fuel again. Okay, we should be able to handle this. They are in the backup battery room, but hey, we have pretty much no oxygen throughout the entire ship, so I can just open the doors, suck out the oxygen. Rather them not deal hull damage if we can avoid it. They're trying to get into shields, we just flee. They're trying to get into the clone bay, just kind of keep them there for a minute. I don't want to get into combat just because I don't want to worry about my crew HP. I'll let these guys come in because they're almost dead. And just get out of there. Close all doors, open all doors, power up the O2 to level 2. Get that oxygen flowing. And I will let the oxygen come back. I don't think this is going to remain a plasma storm when we wait, but just in case it does, I'd rather just give it a minute, get the oxygen back all the way. Oh no, we picked up 3 fuel, so I guess it doesn't matter, actually. Let's jump to the distress beacon. You know what I really want? Weapon pre-igniter. I think that would work out quite well. Destroy the ship, they're just pirates. There's another pirate ship here. Let's get everything powered up. Don't need 2 bars of shields, let's get the dodge chance up to 40%. That's kind of the magic number where I like to be. We do have a backup battery, but we're not really using it right now. It's mostly for later endgame stuff. So maybe I shouldn't really be dumping as much scrap into buying it at a store as I have been. Shields took a little bit of damage, but it's not too bad. We can get that repaired pretty easily. We did start a breach in their weapons room. They have an NG though, so it is going to, or they are going to get that repaired pretty quickly. But if I hit them in shields and piloting, then ideally we can just sneak in a lot of burst laser damage when we need to, without necessarily waiting for the crystal to get powered up, and this will kill them. Everyone go back to your rooms. 66 scrap. Should I buy anything? Probably not. You know what I just realized as well? I'm using my loud mechanical keyboard. Give me just a second here. I'm gonna pull out my quieter, crappier, much cheaper plastic keyboard so that there's not as many clicks and clacks in the audio. Well, there's nowhere to go except for forward towards the exit. There's nothing really to spend scrap on. Unless I wanted to get some more dodge chance, let's just keep going. Maybe find a store and buy a whole lot of fuel and hull repair at this point. Continue. Mind controlled the engine personnel. It's only a level 1 mind control. I would prefer that the engines don't go out though, so I do kind of want to send someone in there to deal with him for a split second. Again, we don't need to do it right now. We only need to do it when he is breaking the system. So we're just gonna wait. They have ions. We're gonna definitely back up battery our dodge chance when those ions come in, unless I can just take their weapons offline right now. That would be really good actually. So we're gonna go heavy in, we're just gonna go heavy in weapons. And we just barely managed to land in 1 shot, that's what we needed. Backup battery, the engines, get my crew member in there to stop the damage to the weapon, or the engine room. Their bomb is going out. It looks like it's a fire bomb or a small bomb. It's a fire bomb it looks like, but it did miss, which is very nice. Okay, burst laser is good to go again. Go in on shields this time, and piloting. Piloting is now in the red, so our shots will not miss anymore. So basically auto fire at this point. Very glad that that bomb missed, that second one, because then I didn't have to worry about putting out any fires. Let's go to the exit. We might get stuck immediately on the next sector, but there's nothing really we can do about that. I will give you 15 missiles. You will give me 5 hull points repaired and 36 scrap. Thank you. That is very nice. It's very kind of you. With 100 scrap, I can upgrade the engines to level 6, so I am going to go to the store and spend 41 scrap on fuel and repair. Drone control defense drone is also really nice. I can't afford it. Vulcan is also really nice, and I am going to buy the Vulcan, I think. I couldn't, if I buy the Vulcan, I can't upgrade my engines to level 6, but I could if I sell something, like it's a charge laser. We're gonna sell that. The thing about the Vulcan is it takes so long to fire, but it's so good in Sector 7 and 8. So good against Rebel flagship. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it. Yeah. This run is screwed anyways. Why don't we have fun with it? Buy the Vulcan. Leaves me with just not enough scrap to buy the drone control unless I sell something. I could sell the crystal heavy and then buy drone control. I also don't have any fuel. I can wait at the store. I don't think this may not be a store when I wait though, so let's think about if we're going to do anything else here. Takes the same amount of time to fire as a burst laser. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna sell the crystal heavy, buy missile defense, and then get 2 hull repair. We'll buy 2 fuel, so we can jump out of here. Sure. Actually, I can go to 1 more beacon, then jump to the exit, and then probably get stuck there. And we get a hull smasher laser. Okay, I don't mind this now. We sold 1 gun, we got another gun for free. It's honestly kind of a better gun. And we have a Vulcan we can use for later. It's in our back pocket for now. This sucks. We might end up losing here, but honestly that's fine. I took a risk. Let's see if it paid off. Paid off. This ship, holy shit. Flak Gun Mark II, Burst Laser Mark III. We are going to probably take a lot of damage here, unfortunately. Holy cow. The defense drone could stop some shots from the flak, but we just need shield power right now. They're gonna board us. They boarded us in a shitty room. I'm just going to vent them immediately. They're trying to get out. We have no oxygen. Good. Open up these doors, start the venting process ahead of them. I might as well get the defense drone out. Maybe it'll block a laser shot or a flak shot just by being there. We have plenty of drone parts. We do need to destroy the ship, by the way. We need fuel, so we have to win. So let's get our shots in, auto-firing on shields basically immediately. Good, 2 damage and a fire. I think we'll be fine here. We can't lock this guy in, unfortunately, but that's okay. Close all doors, just open this one. ASB will land at some point. Nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. Having the dodge chance up is good, though, because we have a 40% chance of dodging that ASB. Can we sneak in shots on their weapons before they fire? We snuck in some shots. It wasn't enough, though. Let's get the backup battery defense drone going. Maybe it'll shoot down some flak. I think it did. Ooh, we only took 1 damage. It's not that bad. Close all doors, open all doors, get the O2 powered up, get the door personnel in there to repair the system. We dodged the ASB. We started a fire in their weapons room. Very nice. Keep auto-firing their shields. We need those shields to go down. 40% chance to dodge. We got enough. Keep auto-firing the shields. The fire in the weapons room is going to keep them busy for a minute, so we need to keep hitting them in shields. Keep those shields going down. Sure. Walk into the room, have fun. Ooh, I didn't even realize an ASB was coming in. It did hit us hard. Nothing really we can do about that, though. Just keep these guys being vented. Keep hitting them in shields. We have to destroy that shield system at some point. Close all doors. Just wait. Just wait at this point. Good, their shields are going down. Slowly but surely. Let's get that O2 powered up to level 2 so we can get someone into the door room. Open up all doors except for this breached room. Get the oxygen flowing. Good. 1 more weapon shot from us will finish the job here. Might as well fire on random systems. We don't need to hit them in shields anymore. We haven't taken very much damage in this fight, surprisingly. Yeah, we totally won. Weird. We get 1 fuel. It's weird that we didn't get 2 because we needed the fuel to get out of here, but that's okay. Jump ahead to the next sector, add a fuel. Distress beacon is already on. Let's get the oxygen powered up, please. Thank you very much. Let's not worry about the breach. I probably should, but it's fine. Manta ship, easy. Easy. Single heavy laser Mark II and that's it? Oh, I can deal with you, no problem. Rockman pilot, please deal with the Mantis. Burst lasers, good to go. Let's go in on their shields, just basically auto fire. They got a lot of dodges, very unfortunate. O2 is out, we can get that repaired as soon as this Mantis dies. They have a clone bay though, so the Mantis will come back to life and keep boarding me. It kind of very much sucks. I should have the engines powered up. That's dumb of me. Defense drone being offline doesn't really matter all that much. We need to do more damage. We're not doing anything here. Boarded in the piloting room again, you son of a bitch. There we go. Finally landed in a couple of shots on the shields. Maybe that'll keep them busy long enough that I can get in there and do some more damage. Let's get the oxygen powered up. There we go. No shields. Hit him in clone bay, piloting, and engines, please. Their bombs don't really bother me all that much. It's the it's their dodge chance and the fact that the crew member's going to come back to life. We're also going to lose one of our weapons. Let's get that repaired ASAP. The crew is dead? Are you kidding me? 3 fuel and 55 scrap. I did not realize we killed the crew. I wasn't even trying, obviously. Interesting. I appreciate it. Thank you, game. Get the weapons powered up. Get you in here to do a little bit of repairing on this breach while we have a moment and HP to spare. That's enough. Rockman, you don't move. Just stay there. You're super freaking slow. And don't go that way. Go this way. Zoltan, I don't want you to die if I can avoid it. Alright, oxygen's back. Everyone go back to your rooms. Zoltan, stop trying to get yourself killed. I know you want to get that repaired, but we can wait, man. We can wait. Alright, 75 scrap. I kind of want to get one more weapon upgrade and get the weapons upgraded again, because more weapon power means maybe I can do more damage. We can have 8 shots instead of 6. Attempt to follow and help. We get a NG crew member. NG, could you please do me a solid and get this repaired? Would you kindly repair this breach in this empty room aboard my ship, and then stand in the door room, because you are now the new door personnel. Always NGs on doors before sensors if you have the crew to spare. Rebel Autoscout ship, missile launcher, 2 bombs, and an ion. So we don't need shields, so let's get the defense drone powered up, and I can focus entirely on hitting them in shields first. Let's just hit them in piloting, because if we can take their piloting out, then we can land in more shots in the future. Yeah, I can just do it like this. We need to actually land in some shots, but we'll see. We'll see. Good. Piloting's out, so now we go on shields. Ion weapon would suck if it landed in the weapons room. We've got a lot of bombs. The bombs, they worry me if they land like in the drone control room, because then I wouldn't be able to shoot down the missiles. But sensors going out doesn't really bother me all that much. Weapons does bother me, but we have done a good job of taking out their weapon system, so we actually do have, or shield system, excuse me, so we actually can land in a shot with just the basic burst laser Mark 1, and it actually finished the job, surprisingly. With 94 scrap, again, I kind of want to save for that one more weapon upgrade. We can have 3 burst lasers and a hull laser going in at the same time. That's worth it, I think. I will attack you, absolutely. Let's get the defense drone out. They have a nasty missile plus a cloak, so it's going to be able to fire quite frequently. They also have this Ion Mark II, which is a big problem. Big enough that I'm going to put all power into dodge chance right now, because it's just going to add and add and add ion damage to our shields, and if that heavy laser manages to get in a shot, I will feel really bad about it. All we need to do though is dodge every 3rd ion weapon and we'll be fine. Their piloting's already out, which is very nice. I can switch over to the shield room, maybe sneak in a shot before their cloak powers up again. Probably not, so let's not even fire. Let's just wait. Wait for them to cloak. I probably could have landed in some shots. That's okay. We'll just fire as soon as they come out of cloak. Right now. Good, because they had no dodge chance. All those shots landed. Now I can hit them in cloak and 1 in shields, probably. We're doing a good job of dodging these ions, which is very nice. Keeping us safe from those heavy laser shots. They will finish the job here. We didn't take any damage. Lovely. Get that O2 powered up to level 2. We get a lot of scrap, more than enough to get that weapon upgraded, and a little bit of extra reactor power so we can actually use the hull laser. Not going to use the Vulcan. I'd have to take 2 of the burst lasers offline for the Vulcan, so I'd rather just keep a lot of shots now. Vulcan's really for the Rebel flagship if we get that far. System repair drone doesn't really interest me all that much. That's something we're going to sell in the future. Cool. We can't really auto-fire as much as we were before if we're using the hull laser, but it's still a perfectly good weapon. Okay, 2 Burst Laser Mark IIs is kinda sketchy. Let's see if we can actually shoot down this hacking drone. Nope, hack the shields. That sucks. That sucks big time. That sucks big time. We need to get those shields powered up right now, buddy. Get the backup battery going. We're going to need it. We're gonna need it. They already fired a shot. There's no reason to take out their weapons. Wow! We got very lucky. Very, very lucky with our dodges there. They do have a firebomb. We have a lot of rock crew members though, so it's not that big of a problem. Yeah, it's very, very close, very close. Hull laser, it's a good weapon. I'd honestly rather have 4 hull lasers than 4 burst lasers, just because the hull lasers allow you to breach much more frequently than the burst lasers. In fact, burst lasers can't breach. But because the hull lasers can start a fire and breach, you're much more likely to get one or the other, which is very nice. Those status effects on rooms can really add up. Holy shit, we get a weapon pre-igniter and 45 scrap just for free. Wow, wow. Say it with me, everybody, wow. Actually, I guess it can't start a fire. It totally can. I've seen it start fires. Maybe it can't. I don't know. Maybe I'm just providing you with misinformation. But holy cow, that weapon pre-igniter is absolutely amazing. Makes me think that we're going to win this run, even if we can't get the achievement, even if there is a rock homeworld sector in the future. I will prepare to fight a... We're going to pause. I'm going to prepare to fight. I'm going to put all the power in weapons, because we have weapons. Go hard on their shield room. Hard on weapons. Good, now they have no weapons, I don't need shields. So I'm just gonna have my, actually I'm just gonna backup battery the O2. Easy fight with that weapon pre-igniter. Paused it when the event started, so I had an opportunity to get power into weapon systems and keep the weapon pre-ignite charge. Just gonna wait for the hull laser, might as well. And they're dead. Very easy, very easy. We get 35 scrap out of it. I am going to... I can't depower the weapons. I need the weapons online. I do want at least 1 shield bar when we jump, so I'm going to depower auction temporarily. Jump into another nebula. Nebulas are good, man. Nebulas are good. We get nothing. Sucks. That's okay. Everyone just avoid these guys if you can. We're just going to smoke them out. If they damage the weapons room once, I'm not going to care all that much at all. They're going to try to get into the engine room, have fun. They're not going to try to get into the shield room. As soon as they get in here, we'll just finish the job. That breach has been fixed. Let's get the O2 powered up to level 2, open up all doors. NG fix the weapons. Everyone else help.